All right, so the NFL preseason, at least in terms of New York, is over. The Jets and Giants played each other yesterday in Game 3. The Jets took it 31-27. I always enjoy watching that last preseason game when they play each other. It seems to be a little bit more of an exciting, elevated game. Their play gets they play each other a little harder than they normally do. For the guys that are in there, maybe it's for bragging rights, maybe it's for whatever, but it's always fun to watch. And there were a couple of highlights, of this series, and I want to go over them right now. I will break down their roster once it's finalized this week: Jets, Giants, and Bills. And we'll preview the series or the season for each one of these teams. So please subscribe to the channel if you like that stuff and you haven't done so yet. And if you do, please hit the notification bell as well. That way you don't miss the videos. So I thank you either way, and let me know so I can thank you in the comments that you subscribe to the channel. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I want to try to get here as quickly as possible. So your help is greatly appreciated. With that, 31-27 game. Looking down at my notes because I want to make sure I get it right. Okay. It was a breakout game, obviously, for one of the players, Denzel Mims, who recently requested a trade. And I'm going to box score some of the stats, but that was one of the more notable performances I've seen, especially at the end of the game with that touchdown. Big. He played big. And he's going to make it really hard for them to not necessarily move him, but to move on from him. That game right there said they could probably get more for him, but are they going to do that when he could probably be a valuable weapon for them? We just don't know. As a 2020 draft pick, he might have some pretty good value here. The other nice piece is Sauce Gardner. He solidified his starting job for Game 1. I mean, I wasn't really surprised that he was going to do that, but sometimes they don't do that, and he did it. So he's going to be a clear-cut top corner for them, and I'm really excited what he does this year. I mean, we haven't had a corner of this quality since Darrelle Revis. So, and Sauce is good. He's very, very good. And we have a young, dynamic team. So, unfortunately, Tyrod Taylor from the Giants was hit really, really hard by Michael Clements. He had to be carted off the field. I mean, those pass rushers were going after that dude hard. And he had to get carted off the field. So, hopefully, he doesn't have a season-ending injury. We'll see what happens there. I'll update you when I get some more intel. On that. And Davis Webb. It looks like he tried to capitalize on the opportunity because Tyrod Taylor was going to play a little bit more yesterday, and Davis Webb is taking advantage of it. And it looks like he might be solidifying a roster spot with Tyrod Taylor potentially out for a little while. And he was, let's box score this stuff. He was 30 for 38, 202 yards and a touchdown. Okay, Tyrod Taylor wasn't in for a short period of time. He was 2 for 4 with 29 yards. Now rushing. On the Giants side, Corbin was six rushes for 23 yards. Taylor had 1 rush for 13 yards. And Webb, 4 rushes for 13 yards. And on the receiving side, Allen had 4 catches with 40 yards. Bellinger had 3 catches for 37 yards. And Corbin had 5 catches for 33 yards. Now it's compared to the Jets side here, where they had three of their quarterbacks kind of playing somewhat regularly. Mike White, 13 for 17, 170 yards with 2 touchdowns. Then Joe Flacco was 7 for 12 with 76 yards. All reliable, right? And then, of course, Streveler. Oh, my God. Streveler. I mean, the comeback kid, again, 10 for 13, 96 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's a really exciting player. I love watching him. He's like a linebacker in a quarterback's body. So I hope he makes the team and he sticks around. Now, on the rushing side, Knight had the most notable performance with 4 rushes and 31 yards. And the receiving side, we had Denzel Mims, 7 catches for 102 yards and a touchdown. And Smith, 3 catches, 41 yards on a touchdown. And Braxton Berrios, 2 catches and 36 yards and a touchdown as well. So pretty solid performances across the board. No significant injuries that we know of, with the exception of Tyrod Taylor, which, again, I hope he's not a season ender. Relatively healthy game, relatively clean football game played by both sides. And again, some excitement in the air at MetLife, right? And that was really good. And I hope the Jets play other teams as hard as they play the Giants. And I hope Giants play the other teams as hard as they play the Jets. Because I know it'll be an exciting season because they do have quite a bit of talent on both of these rosters. And I know they're going to continue tinkering with it and see what they can do. But all in all, a solid game. That's the recap and highlights for the Jets-Giants game. Preseason's over. I think September 11th is the first game, I think, for both teams. I know it is for the Jets. But we'll go over the season schedule as well once that comes out with the roster and everything else. So have a great day, everybody. Give me your feedback in the comments, what you thought of the game. Talk to you next time.